Hello everyone, I'm Defudge3004. Welcome back to Planet Crafter. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always enjoy hanging out with you, so sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and let's get into some gaming. We have some things to do, and we also got some extra power coming in because I built another one of these the last time. And we found, a couple videos ago, we found a big red chip behind our base. And we launched a rocket too. So now we have the GPS. So now we can look at the map. It's only tier 1. We'll have more tiers coming as we go, but we can actually look at the map now, and that's good. So we need to work on biomass and different things, and we have some other things happening too. The ice is starting to melt way down here, so we need to go back down into the ice caves down there and go see about the ice, because that would be good to do. You know, go see about getting some of that stuff out. And I'm pretty sure that my buggy was driving underneath what looked like ice, but I walked on it, and so I think it was actually a bug perchance, but I don't know. So that was in the last video, and it was very interesting because the water did not melt, but some of the other water or ice did not melt, but some of the other ice did. So there is that. In any case, we have something to make, and I want to go see if we can make it, because what I want to do is put it on the end of potentially here, right on the end of there, and I think that would work, and continue expanding the area that we have down here, so that way, you know, we can put in a lot of different things down here for storage. And we'll probably put in, potentially, I don't think we can put another one of those here, but we can put one here, and so we can continue expanding our storage area. And put the Biolab is what I'm going to make, and I'm going to put that on the end of there, and then we can have that coming out this way, and we can add more stuff to it as we go. We may have to end up relocating, potentially, depending on, you know, what happens and all that stuff, because we just don't have a lot of room here. It's... Hey! Looky, looky, looky! We're getting asteroids! We're getting asteroids! That's awesome. So now we have our first asteroids coming in. Yay! They're not very close. None of them are super de-duper close yet, but others of them are a little bit closer, so that's good. Let's go see if we can find, looks like right in this area where all the explosive stuff is. Cool. Alright, aluminum, and magnesium, and all kinds of other stuff. We don't have the good ones yet, you know, with like super alloy and all of that. That just hasn't come in yet. But we will be getting some of those soon, and of that, I am sure. That's awesome. So now we're having some good stuff come in, and that's great. How much room do we have? We do have some. Let's go out here. Actually, let's get our oxygen first. Yeah. And then let's go see if we can collect a few resources. We're going to need them anyway. This is really going to help us out quite a bit. That'll give us more stuff to, you know, work with. So we're always going to need that. Light really does not seem very bright, but then again, it is not very bright, so there is that. Let me go drop this stuff. We will go and see about getting some more. I think that would be good. We might even increase the speed on our vehicle, but we got to build that biolab. Look like there's an area right out there too. Let's go drop stuff as quick as we can. We'll just drop stuff into a chest, and we'll get back out and continue looting some of the drop places, and hopefully we can get quite a bit of stuff. And for right now, I am just going to drop all of this stuff in here, so that way we can just get back out, because we're going to have to if we're going to get anything before it disappears. Luckily, a lot of this stuff does stick around for a, you know, a few minutes, a few short minutes, but it's long enough that we can get some things before it all just decides to go away real quick. There's some more silicon. All right, we're gonna need silicon anyway. We need it for a lot of stuff. Now let's go back We do have a few chests out here and stuff. We have already looked in them, so they won't respawn with good stuff. So we just have to be careful about the chests we do look in until later. And let's go see what it takes to build the Biolab, because we haven't built that, like I said. So it's awfully choppy, and I always reboot before I start recording, but for some reason it is just choppy. But I guess that does happen. So this time we'll drop stuff in here that we have. And let's go to Q, and let's go see what the heck the Biolab takes to be able to build. That's right there. 2 osmium, 3 super alloy. Let's go and pin it, and an aluminum, since we already know we have an aluminum. Okay, 3 super alloy. Sweet. And looks like 2 osmium. That would be upstairs, I do believe. That should be right out here. Or the next one. It's in one of these. Okay, there we go. Now we can get the Biolab. That's going to help us out a lot. We should still have plenty of room in our water earth things here, so we'll... Yep. Now we can take that. Now we have some water. Alright, let's go build the Biolab now. We're going to have to put this in eventually anyway, so we might as well just go ahead and put it in, because we're going to have to. And let's put that in. I wanted that about in the middle. Is that going to actually work in the middle, or is it not? It is square, so I guess that it is going to build on one side or the other, but it is not going to build on both. Huh. Let me go see if there is a chance that we might actually be able to build this. Maybe we could build it off the top too, but... Well, we could build it over here. That would be easy enough. Let's build that on the end here. That way it kind of looks better, I think. I think that's going to look the best. Alright, let's go look at our Biolab now. Let's go inside. Sweet. Things are a little bit crooked from what we... Well, actually, I guess they are facing the same way as what we had them, you know, in our Prime world. Yep, because that thing was over here on this side. Okay. If that makes sense. Now, we don't have any of this stuff right here. Bacteria, methane, or sulfur. We do have that. And I think we can make fertilizer. No, we cannot. Not yet. Okay, that's coming soon. We can make bioplastic. And we don't have algae. So that's one of the whole things. So there is something I want to show you. I think I cut it out of my last video too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fly down over here. And you know that pod that we started in? There was something near our pod, and we just passed over one right now, but there's a bigger one over by the pod. And that's what I wanted to show you. I do believe I cut it out of my last video. We are starting to get lakes. So you can see that we have some water here. So that's good. That means that things are melting and the lakes are starting to collect. And that's all right too. Because I got some lerma from out here. And I don't know if there are any chests with lermas. Because we're going to have more lerma if we're going to do anything. That is for sure. I do know there are a couple of chests. But I'm going to look around. Try to find some lerma. And we'll get some grass planted, some more grass planted, and we'll see if we can get some things going, because we really need the ice to melt, and maybe put in another heater or something like that. Ooh, hey, look. Some more trash stuff here. Cool. I will take this. Oh. I'm down here underneath where we have our base. We're underground right now. I got 3 lermas. And so there was a place that had a couple of them in that biodome down over there. There's a dome, I guess right over there somewhere. In any case, I think we've looked in this guy, but there was a blueprint in here. This robot is holding this android or whatever, is holding this rocket, and I noticed it said open locker storage. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I went to here and look at that, space trade rocket. we're going to take that. We're going to open that blueprint, and then maybe we can start getting that going too. That would be awesome. Can't do much with it right now, but if we got stuff going, there's a couple of more lermas in here too. Okay. Well, I am going to eat that. That would be good. And we could take another lerma. We can't make trees at all yet. But that is definitely coming here soon. So let's go ahead and we need the lermas anyway because we need to make all kinds of stuff with that. So we're going to do that. We do have some other blueprints to open up, and I just thought that I would show you that. Now what I have to do is get out of here and go back to start making some of the grass spreaders. So I'm going to make my way out of here, and hopefully I will get out of here a-okay and not have any problems. Holy moly. Got all dark, all fast. Nice. There was that pulsar quartz thing, the fusion reactor down there, and I never did get the pulsar quartz out, but I have it now. We do have some other pulsar quartz, so that's good. Now we have even more. Let's go over to here, and what I'm going to do for right now is I'm going to drop these ones because I don't want to unlock those ones yet. I really want to do this one first. There we go, space trade rocket. I also did do another heat, so that way I have the tier 3 heater upstairs, and we're at 781, and right now at underneath here for the heat, where's that at? Right there at 2 whatever. That is the algae generator, so it's going to be coming soon. And then of course this stuff here is coming, and this will be here pretty soon. Our oxygen has to go up quite a bit more, but it is going up fairly decently. So what I'm going to do is grab some of this. I guess I do have some aluminum on me. Let me go ahead and just drop that in there so I don't have that, and then we're going to put in some more of these, and then we'll go see about a couple of other things that I wanted to finish up as well from the last time. Now where did the grass spreader go? Magnesium. Okay, that should be fairly easy. Let's go put in one more of these and we'll get some more grass going, hopefully in a good place. And I think it would be best if we did it up on like a slightly higher place, so that way, you know, we don't have to worry about it as much. I don't think we could put it back up over there. If we could put it up on a hill or something, even like where we have this one over here, I guess this will work out over here too. So let's do that here. And let's put him right there. That will help our biomass some more. That will help get some more grass going, and we should be doing pretty good. We're gonna have to get some more water. We're almost out. I did drop some water, but you know, we have to make sure to always keep that going. Okay, I am toying with the idea of actually moving our biolab up here and building another bigger place up here and putting that up on the second floor. That way I don't have to move all of this stuff around. I mean, I can, it's not that big of a deal. Actually, I can move this stuff to over there. That'll work. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, and then I'll just put that one over here, and we will have our food grower going over on this side. Should help out quite a bit. Okay, there we go. Alright, now that's going to be good. And the beans can just stay right there. We could put another one in right there, and then we could have all kinds of food coming. That's going to help us out quite a bit. So, biomass is definitely coming. It's going to be a little bit because it isn't going very fast, but it is definitely going to be coming here. And if we can get some more things to get some other flowers going, I think that would be great too. There is one thing I want to go do, however, because it's going to be kind of important. I'm going to drop some things in here. Yeah, I'll just do this one. This will work. I'm going to drop the lermas, and then I'm going to drop a couple of things in here. Drop some aluminum. We're going to go back down to the ice cave, because there is a chest that I think it's full. Chest that I forgot about that I want to go and get as well. So hopefully we can go get that. It's a really good chest. So let's go back down here, and what do we have in here? Do we have a lot of stuff or not? No, we don't. Okay, well, we can get things in here. Let's just go and do that, and let's go back down to those ice caves that are quite a ways down here. Okay, here is those ice caves, so let's go into here. And somewhere back in here, I think it was over this way. No, it was not. Incorrect way. There is a cave that has a room that we have to go find, and I just gotta go find out where that is. Okay, I do believe it was back here, I think, or not. Oh wow, look at all that stuff down there. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know if we actually did this room. Lots of ice in here, that's for sure. Ooh, hey, fertilizer. Okay, and there's some other seeds. That'll be good. Maybe we'll take that Tuska. We'll see about making another one of those, and we'll take your water. We'll leave that other stuff there for right now. This is not the place, but this is a good place. So all I gotta do is go through here. Oops, I'm trying to find out where it is that I gotta go to find a chest that was a really, really good chest. Okay, I found the chest that I was looking for. Let's go get this stuff. It wasn't as good a stuff as I remembered, but I guess it will work. There was the terraform chest back here. It's underwater, and it is in one of these caves. Now, getting back out is going to be the problem, but I think I can do so okay, hopefully without getting lost too many times. And there's some cool caves back there, but you can't do anything with them. To get out of there, there's a couple of chests there, and now I have to get back down here. All right. Okay, now I can actually probably put a bit of stuff in here. So let me drop those, and I will drop all of that, and there's some chests up there, but I'm not going to get too worried about those. Let's go look at these again. We're going to need a lot of this stuff, so let's take the stuff that we want, and then we'll come back and gather the other stuff later once we do have a chance. There's another lerma. Oh, cool. A couple of more lermas. Awesome. I do like the lermas. They're going to help us out a lot. That, and I think I'll take the iron. Okay. Should be able to put a lot of stuff in there. Drop all of this. I guess we could probably just go and take everything, huh? And get rid of these chests. That'll help. Okay, we're doing okay food-wise and stuff, so you don't need to worry about that. Getting a lot of good stuff. Okay, now we have to get out of here. back to our base, and if I remember right, we have to go over... Nope, not that way. Apparently I don't remember right. Let's get out of here, and let's go back to our base. Alright, let's go see if we can get some flowers planted. That would help out our biomass and oxygen as well. So I'm going to go see what we need to do with that. And of course have some food and water along the way. So we have that. Now let's go see. So we want the tier 3 vegetatives. We're going to have 2 silicon, magnesium, and aluminum, and that's cool. So we do have that. And we'll gather that and we'll make that, and we'll put a couple of those up. I have everything that I need to make a rocket, and I'll show you which rocket I'm going to make. I have been trying to keep busy while I'm waiting for things to happen, and so I thought maybe we should launch a rocket. So I looked up what rocket, and I think the rocket that we're going to launch is going to be this one right here, the magnetic field protection rocket. That'll be pressure multiplier. That should help. Let's go ahead and do this guy right here. Sweet. So now we have him. All right. And there he goes. All the way out. Goodbye. Now, our pressure should be going up rather fast now. That should help. Now we're going to be getting a lot more pressure, and I'm about to go get some more super alloy because I am very low. Okay, pressure is skyrocketing. Holy moly, that's crazy. Good, that's what I was hoping for. Under the pressure, we'll get the tier 2 at 1.5, and at the 2 mark, we will get the algae generator. So heat is definitely going up, and the oxygen will be going up too. And what I'm going to do is go around and get some super alloy. I'm going to drop some flowers and stuff in a chest. Maybe I'll just put those guys in here. That way I don't have them. And I'll just drop a few things in a chest that I have room in, and I'm going to get some super alloy. I will be back in a little bit. Hopefully we will have some things to open up, and maybe we can see about making the trade rocket as well. That would be a really good thing to do too. So we do have the circuit boards and everything else, and that would be a really good thing. We do have super alloy rod too. I don't remember where I saw that at, but we do have a super alloy rod, so I will go find that and we'll see about building that soon. Oh nice, we just got the tier 1 inventory increase from the things that are, you know, going on, so that we have that. So we're moving on pretty good. I am thinking, I know I had a, there we go, super alloy rod. That's what we needed. Cool. So now we have that. Looks like there's also another lerma here. I'm going to take all the lermas I can get, because right now we really do need them for, you know, other things. And if we have some pretty good, we don't have the things with the trees yet, but our oxygen needs to be coming up as well. So now we have that, and I need to go see what it is that we need to be able to make that. Let me go see here. We need a uranium rod, which we can do, circuit boards, and rocket engine. The rocket engine is the hard one because we need, I think, uranium and iridium rods. So maybe we have another iridium rod. I don't remember. I don't think so, but we can make an iridium rod. That's not that big of a deal. So let me just actually have a food. We do have lots of iridium, so I'm not worried about that. Let's go back. Let's go make an iridium rod. And we will see about making the space trading rocket, and then we can begin getting some credits, so, or terra tokens, I guess they are. And then we'll be able to move up a little bit quicker that way, at least in that area. So we just got done coming out of that place right down over the edge there, and this is where that fusion reactor thing was that I was mentioning. So that pulsar quartz was in there. And there's also some really good stuff in here too. I didn't know that there was one of those in there. Huh. I want to take that. Oh, it looks obsidian. I don't think I looked in this, but I may have. I just don't remember. And then there's a few things in there as well. So there are some things that we can get and are going to start to get here real soon. We just have to keep going until we can actually get all this stuff opened up. Yeah, I do believe I have everything that I need to be able to make the space trade rocket right there. 3 circuit boards, super alloy rod, rocket engine, and uranium rod. Now, we need a place that's going to be fairly good that we don't have to worry about. And I'm thinking up here is actually going to be pretty good. We can't go a lot higher. I mean, we can go over there and stuff. There are some high areas over there, which would work. I'm just thinking that we should probably keep it somewhere over here by us, if at all possible, just to make it work better. And I'm thinking up on some of these areas would actually work out pretty good as far as being up high enough. Let's go to here. Let's go see about this. And let's go try, see if we can find a suitable place to put it. Right now, it's kind of looking a little bit big. So, you know, there is that. Ooh, hey, you know what? If we can put it up on this rock. I don't know if it's going to let us put it up on this rock or not. But if it does, then that would be good too. And it looks like it will work right there. Okay, warning, low power. Okay, that's all right. We can go fix that. We do have the technology. Let me just go to here, and I will build another one of these. Okay, we do have everything mostly ready. That's good. I knew that guy could take a lot. I just didn't think he would take that much lot, but that's okay. Okay. Nope, not you. There you go. Thank you. Go put in another one of those. We're completely out of power, so now we're going to have to put one in right over here, I do believe, and hopefully this will be enough to keep us in power for a little bit. Okay. Oh, wow. Holy moly. That thing's taking a lot of power, man, and we can't do enough. Well, I guess we're going to have to go build some more till we can get our power back. Barely got enough power now. I've had to put in 3 or 4 more generators. Holy moly. But what that also means is we kind of have another problem now. And that other problem is this right here. That's all the uranium that we have left. We don't have any more uranium that I know of anywhere, so that's going to become a real issue here very soon because we just don't have it, and we're just going to have to go out and try to find some more. At some point in time, I don't know why I brought that up here. I guess I knew that that was full, but I forgot. So now we do have other things going on, but we do have the power. I don't know how much power over. Probably not a lot. 42, so yeah, it's not really very far. But things are coming up really far. The heat is doing really good. And here soon at 2, we will be getting the algae generator. 1.5 for the pressure is a tier 2 nuclear reactor, so that will be good. That will help us out get more stuff, but we still have to go and find more uranium somewhere. I went down around the edge. I guess what I can do is go see about getting that uraninite, which I might do here real quick, and then go put that in these so we can have some more uranium, because we're going to need a lot of uranium. Oh, cool. We just got the Tier 2 nuclear reactor. I haven't been able to find much more uranium at all. So we are hurting really, really, really bad as far as that goes. This thing does a lot, but I don't know if we're going to be able to make it, because we don't have anything to make 3 uranium rods right now. We just do not have it, and that's one of the biggest problems. Is I'm not too sure what we're going to do, because, well, it's just not possible. I mean, we have that much, and that's all there is. The only thing that I could do, and I know I probably should not have built it this early, but we could take this out. This does 425, and it's 425 energy, but at least we know that we can, do it, because we can't do anything here really for right now, because this is going to be a little ways later on. But if we have it, and if we don't happen to find any more uranium, let's say, then what I will do is probably, these guys are making 86 each. That one does 330, but it takes 3 of those, so 8 times 3 is 240. So it's gonna do a little bit more than 3 of those do. So that's always good, and I could take out those and rebuild that to make that. That would probably help out, but again, we're looking at, some real problems if we don't find any uranium. Speaking of uranium, I did get that uraninite, and I put it in this second tier one. Cool, so now we have some uranium. Ooh, and even super alloy, nice. How much do we have left in there? Quite a bit, okay, cool. And we should have a bit of stuff in there too. I took the diorite. This thing right here, this one makes diorite, and then we can put the diorite, or dolomite, I guess it is, dolomite in here. Get Minecraft and this confused. Dolomite. So now we do have some uranium, and if we can actually continue gathering that stuff to make, the uraninite to make uranium, then I think maybe we'll actually be okay at that point. But we still have to get quite a bit to be able to do that. So for right now, we're just going to have to wait and kind of let a lot of this collect before we actually, do much of anything. Just because it is going to take so much to get, and that's going to be one of the problems. But at least we have the space trading rocket. The pressure rocket sent down a uranium at my asteroid field, so we got a lot of iridium asteroid field, so we got a lot of that now, so that is always good. And that's why we have a huge chest full of it right down here, because the pressure brings in a lot of iridium, and that's good. This is Planet Crafter, the humble world. Thank you for joining me here, and there are some things coming that we'll have to go back to Prime soon, because there is something coming in a couple of weeks. What they say, that's end game stuff for new things happening, so we'll have to get back on Prime here pretty soon. If you enjoyed this episode, drop a like on the video, and I'll talk more about the update very, very soon. You have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.